Get pasa to the pack. It is Pack here. Today, now the NBA season, regular season is over, I want to talk about the most improved players of the NBA 2K22 year. I'm going to cover that in today's video, but before the video starts, if you like this channel, please join the pack and subscribe and leave a like on the video to help the video grow. Let's get the video started with an honorable mention at number 11, I guess, DeMar DeRozan. He gets +5 from an 85 to a 90 overall. The thing about DeMar that's different from other players is that he was already a 90 overall before. So like, yeah, he's an improved player, but he's already been here. So it's kind of like one of those weird ones. Still, DeMar had a great year. It's a shame they got so many injuries, so they weren't really able to see how good they were in the playoffs. But he had a good year and one that he should be at least proud of. He still needs to figure out how to play better in the playoffs, but that's another conversation for another day. At number 10 is kind of one similar to DeMar, is Kyle Kuzma. So Kyle Kuzma's interesting. He got a +5 as well from a 77 to an 82. Kuzma's interesting because he's never been this high, but he was at like an 80 before with the Lakers. But the Wizards needed him to be a bucket getter because Bradley Beal had gotten injured and they didn't have Porzingis yet. So Kyle Kuzma at the time was like the only one there. And Kuzma had said in like interviews before he left the Lakers, it was like he believed he was good enough to be the main scorer on a team. And I think that he kind of showed it. Now, he never claimed it was going to be a good team, but he did show that when he was given the ball to be the primary scorer, he can do it. And he definitely showed that on the Wizards. And that's why he got an 82, which is a fair rating for him. He did very good this year. I commend him for that. At number 9 on the list, it is one of my favorite NBA players, Dejounte Murray. He gets a +5 for the year from an 82 to an 87. I do feel that he should have gotten even more of an upgrade. I mean, if you look at the most improved player of the year awards, he had the second most votes. So being only a +5 is kind of weird when he definitely should have been like maybe like an 89 overall. And even before you roll your eyes, his stats agree. No one in NBA history had gotten the stats that he had gotten this season. It was like 21 and 22 points, 8 assists on like 9 rebounds and 2 steals a game while being efficient is numbers that no one's have ever seen in NBA history. So you could argue that maybe you should have been like an 88 or even an 89. To me. At number 8 on the list, we have Jordan Poole. We've been saying Jordan Poole go crazy these playoffs because we knew, if you've been watching the roster update videos, we knew about Jordan Poole. He's been fantastic all year. He's only an 81 overall, and we both know that he should have been like an 85 all year because he was the second leading scorer for most of the season. He's been fantastic, okay? He only got a +5 from a 76 to an 81, but he definitely should have been up there to like an 83 to an 85, at least minimum tied with Clay, Wiggins, and Draymond, because he's earned that this season for sure. At number 7 on the list, we have Tyler Hero. This is very similar to DeMar because he gets +6 this year from a 79 to an 85. But Tyler Hero during the bubble was around an 85 overall. It's just that the next season, I have my personal opinion with the Heat, is that because they had made it to the finals in the bubble year, the next season they were pretty cocky and they were like, oh, we're a good team. And they kind of took a year off, right? And Tyler Hero played a lot worse last season. And I think that was a wake-up call for him because this season he goes up to an 85 overall. He goes +6, absolutely deserved. He was a leading scorer for a little bit for the Heat for the year. Now it's Jimmy Butler, but Tyler Hero was a bucket all season. Absolutely deserved for him. We're going to go back to the Warriors with a +6, and that's Gary Payton II. Wow, he has been amazing this year. From a 72 to a 78, from basically a bench player that wasn't getting minutes to a important role player. He's been fantastic. His athleticism is surprising. He's been a great defender. He can shoot. He's been an amazing plug-in piece for the Warriors, and he's been essential for their run this season. It's awesome to see him succeed. I'm sure his dad is very happy. Another super underrated one at number 5 is Anfernee Simons. We've been saying this man's name all year. So Lillard was hurt, and then CJ was either hurt or was traded. And Anfernee Simons was the one that had to be the bucket getter for this team. Now, they weren't good, but that didn't matter because they were always in the conversation for the play-in spot, and Simons was the reason. He was averaging 25 points for a really long extended period, and he's only an 81 overall. He should have been like an 85. But he ends the season with a +6 from a 76 to an 81. Still a great season for him. It's just that he definitely deserved a higher rating this year. At number 4 on the list, it is Darius Garland. Not even a doubt. When I watched him in the play-in games, he was a bucket. It's a shame they didn't make the playoffs. They absolutely deserved it. I kind of hate the play-in format. But Darius Garland was fantastic in those play-in games. He is +6. So from 82 to an 88, he had a fantastic season. Super deserved. I'm happy for him. I didn't expect him to be as good as he was going to be. I honestly thought Colin Sexton was going to be the dude for this team. I was wrong. Darius Garland is a bucket. It doesn't even matter if he's questionable on defense. His scoring is so good, it doesn't even matter. And hopefully when everybody's healthy, they can make the playoffs next season because they deserve it. At number 3 on this list, it is Desmond Bane, +8 from a 76 to an 84. I mean, he went from a player that was barely even playing to the second best player on the team. That's crazy. He can do literally everything. He's strong, and even though he has short arms, he still plays decent defense. And on top of that, he's an amazing three-point shooter, and he can create his own shot too. It's super impressive. He's been an amazing piece for the Grizzlies, and even though they're kind of struggling against the Timberwolves, they're definitely going to win. They should win this series. Desmond Bane has been one of the essential parts of that. I'm happy for the Grizzlies. I'm happy for Desmond Bane. Hopefully he gets even better next season. He's only 23. He's only going to get better. Another one at number 2 is Tyrese Maxey, +8 as well. Dude, I love me some Tyrese Maxey. He's like Emmanuel Quickly on the Knicks, but like even better. He's so good. I love his game so much. He's a short shooting guard, but he's been balling out for the Sixers. He was a big part all season. And now that James Harden's on the team, he's a shooting guard. I think he was a point guard before that. But he's been having an amazing year. It's super impressive to see him that young play that well, especially in the playoffs. He had a crazy game on the closeout game against the Raptors last night. Super impressive. I'm happy for him. I hope it keeps getting better. I love watching him play. And finally, at number 1, back to the Grizzlies, the most improved player of the year, Ja Morant, who also gets +8. A lot of people were complaining about Ja Morant getting most improved, but to be fair, he got a lot better. I mean, he got so much better from an 85, which is already a great player. It's already an all-star caliber player, to a 93. Now we're talking about a superstar. So yes, he improved a lot. And I think it's not even that bad to say. I mean, his defense isn't great, but scoring-wise is insane. He gets other people open. He's a great teammate if you've ever paid attention to like the post-game stuff and what he says. He's really good. He's super athletic. He's fun to watch. He's closing out the series with the Timberwolves, and even though they were struggling, he's still finding a way to succeed. He hit a game winner. He's amazing. He's one of the most fun players to watch right now. He's awesome. I love me some Ja Morant. +8's well deserved. I don't even know if he can get better than what he is right now, and watch him be even better next season. He's crazy. This Grizzlies team is stacked for the future. And that's it for this video. Do you agree with 2K on the most improved players of the year? Leave it in the comments below. If you like this channel, please give it a sub. And I'll see you guys next time. If you want all the latest news of NBA 2K and also NBA in general, you should follow me on my Twitter account at PackHoopsYT. Not only that, I do giveaways all the time when it comes to VC, games, and also even consoles. So check it out, follow me, and see you there.